In this next video, carrying on with what we're dealing with measurements and quantities and numbers, when we make measurements, there are certain limitations to the measurements when we make them. One of the first limitations, or one of the things that we need to take a look at, is precision. And precision basically is, do our measurements agree with each other? Are they consistent? In this chart of data that I have below, in column B and C, we can see that these measurements, although varying in the last decimal place, are fairly consistent in terms of what their readings are. So if B represents the same thing being measured 5 different times, let's say by 5 different people, we can say that the precision is within plus or minus 0.004. We've got a high of 0.007 and high of 0.357 and a low of 0.353. In data set C, we have a range of plus or minus 0.1. Our highest value is 0.4 and lowest value is 0.3. So very consistent measurements in group C. The second thing that we need to be aware of is the accuracy. How close are the measurements to the actual value? And in this case, we can see that the measurements in B are closer to the actual value of 96.3564. They are not to that actual accuracy. They don't go out to the 10,000th place, but they are more accurate than the measurements in column C, where the values only go out to the 10th place. And the difference between these measurements is how the instrument that was being used was marked. All of these are representing measurements of the same thing using different devices. In B, the device was calibrated so that you could get a more accurate measurement. In C, the instrument was less accurate. Its markings were only out to the ones place. And we'll see more of that in the next video. In terms of the accuracy, B is more accurate because it goes out more decimal places.